Right, Dave, fucking bacon bonds, 150% you're an ons. There's going to be people looking for you, and because you're a snitch, it's all going to be done illegally. What can I say? He's made up this story that my wife and kids are in danger due to people that he reckons I've shared documents about. Absolute lot of crap. Any documents which have gone about is he's managed to get whatever. And he's managed to get money out of someone. And apparently they were, my last word he said about a year ago, he said, they're all pussies, they just sue you and stuff like that. And now he's going around saying they're really dangerous people. I don't care if you're a woman or a man. Basically insinuating my wife and children are in danger. But then he puts my daughter online. You fucking piece of shit. What's my daughter ever done to you, Dave? You crossed the fucking line now, and I already knew you had pictures of my daughter. Then you put it on a public profile. Everybody expose this fucking nonsense. Expose him. Put pictures, it's a fact. He's put pictures of my child on the internet. Now, one time, I realised I made a mistake. And I put somebody's profile picture online. When he messaged me, he told me that it was wrong. I took it straight down. I made a mistake, and I own that mistake. But I never would do that on purpose. I never think, oh, I'm going to put that person's child online. You have, Dave. Humans make mistakes. You're just, you are a mistake. All right, Emma. Hi. If you want a link, just shout. So anyway, Dave. Oh, Jesus Christ. People are so dumb sometimes. So I wasn't talking about Dave. I know it'd be easy to assume that. Yeah, I get it. You have triggered me, Dave. You have triggered me. What's my daughter ever done to you? Nothing. What's my wife ever done to you? Nothing. So why are you going after them? I mean, our Queen, she's on fucking line. She's shouting obscenity to people. The other information that landed in my email, I can't help what lands in my email. You're the one that goes around slaughtering and, you know, destroying, calls yourself the beast destroyer. You are the beast. You got to destroy yourself. Someone's going to have to do it. You're going to have to, some people are going to have to start doing exactly what you've done to Decker is going to have to be done to you. I must ask yourself, why did you get so close to him in the first place? You knew, you already heard the Sarah's Law before you got the Sarah's Law of his brother. You told me that you'd heard it and there was nothing wrong. You told me that you would do his kneecaps in if you found out that there was something, he did do something wrong. You never mentioned you were going to make money if you found out that Decker was a wrong one. That's how you tried to win my trust. I didn't know you from Adam back then. And back then you was lurking in the shadows. I mean, I don't know why you were lurking in the shadows back then, because you're on fucking license, weren't you? You got released from prison, was it 2000, I think it was 19, 2018, 17, 9, I don't know. So there was reasons, that's the reason why you didn't have a channel back then. You're just looking in the comments as bully boys, hoodwinked, and you was you latched onto Decker because Decker had a big platform. He was working behind the scenes, chasing his trolls for him, tracking people down, making documentaries. You're the one that founded a documentary, and you said you're going to go around doing knife crime. You said you're going to go into Darren G's area just to piss him off L5 just to wind him up, just to film around there. You said you was the one that organised going to Dougie Joyce and Dean Lynch Ward fight. You were the one that delivered the paperwork apparently to Dean Lynch Ward. And then Dean Lynch Ward came back and said, no, that's all the bollocks. Do you remember that? The 3Ds? Becca, Dean and Dougie, do you remember that? Yeah, I remember. You remember we were talking simultaneously, remember? You should talk about YouTube, and then you talked about this other job that had nothing to do with YouTube. And then, we switched simultaneously. You also gave me the Dean, you also doxed Dean Lynch Ward's real name. You gave me that to dox, remember? Because I was winding him up at the time. You told me to push it further. You also told me about that fella that passed away, and you told me to spin a story saying that I got a recording of that. You wanted me to spin a story saying that he died after sniffing one of the D's dodgy sniff. Do you remember that? You want me to spin a story? You want me to be the first to put it out, but Dean Lynch Ward already put it out before I had a chance to. And he was going, you were like laughing your heads off saying Elvis has left the building. Do you remember that, Dave? Do you remember? So I'm looking at the comments. Oh, Wade, yeah, gone. All right, Humble Crumble, them up. Big John. Oh. Yeah, you proper fucking triggered me, Humble. Not Humble, what about Dave? And Humble. Humble's been putting the videos up as well. But Dave, you told me you got a file ready to hand over to these serious people. You ain't got a file. You ain't got a fucking file to handle the shit. The biggest threat to me is you, because you, I know, is 100% a beast. You have got pictures of my child. You are sharing pictures of my child, not just behind the scenes, which I know that you've been doing, but now you're doing it online. And people are screen recording it and putting it up on their fucking channels. You are a fucking beast. You shouldn't be on YouTube. You shouldn't be allowed amongst the public. I don't even know if that story was true about your son. It's up to you to tell the world. You didn't even deny it. You didn't even deny it about us. I got the picture about your thing about your son. You didn't say it wasn't true. Never said you said it wasn't true. You just hit back at me. So okay, this is what landed in my email. Apparently, you were sleeping in your car, which I know you was claiming that you were sleeping in the car, and I know that you was begging money of people, from multiple people, loads of people. I also, what landed in my email inbox, anonymously, I've got the email address somewhere, was that apparently the reason why you was in your car, now this has got nothing to do with me, don't shoot the messenger, was because you found something on your son's device, your son that works in McDonald's, and you didn't accept it. So, and your missus couldn't accept it, you couldn't accept it, so she kicked you out and you had to sleep in the car. Now, I don't know if it's true or not. That's why I put it out there to see. Hopefully, you would clarify. Now, either it wasn't true, and you made it up to try and put on people's heartstrings, try to get them to donate more money, or it was true, or I don't know. But I never heard you deny it. But now I'm starting to think that you was kicked out of your house by your missus because maybe she found something on your fucking device. Because we all know what's on your fucking device right now. Going through my missus' Facebook and finding videos of my daughter. So, I had some things to do today and I got really distracted by this. You think you triggered me by mentioning my daughter and putting her online? You have, well done. Enough to trigger any man. I'll go to the fucking links at the end of the earth to fucking protect her. Well, Bruce Lee. Actually going to pick my daughter up now from school. Because my wife, which is completely unbeaten up, she's busy doing, other stuff. But she's not the mother of my child anyway, so, she helps out here and there, but I'm the sole provider. Well, anyway, well done. You triggered me by being a nonce. Well done. Well fucking done. So, let's just see how. I mean, I learned from the best the way you dealt with Decker, and now expect that same shit to fucking happen to you. Probably worse.